What's going on, YouTube? It's James ChiHammer Fantasy Battle Reports. Man, that didn't sound like as raspy as I usually get it. Hold on. What's going on, YouTube? It's still kind of meh. Alright, one more time. What's going on, YouTube? It's James ChiHammer Fantasy Battle Reports, and this is round 4 of Adepticon. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to try to make this video real quick and short because I'm trying to get it all done before my trainers start to show up at the gym. I just got home from, or got back to the gym from doing taxes. So, anyways, here we go. So, I got game 4 against Aaron Chaum. I can't pronounce anybody's names. Everybody I've been butchering their name except for Bill. Bill was the easy one. Everybody else's name I'm butchering. Anyways, Aaron Chaum is from San Francisco. Actually, he's not even from the Midwest, and he came all the way out here to play in the GT Championship at Adepticon, which is awesome. I think that's fucking great. And not only that, he comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, I am so happy I'm playing you because I watch your channel." And I was like, "Holy shit, that's fucking awesome! You watch my channel." The one thing I hate though when people come up to me and say when they play against me and they say they watch my channel is when they start naming all my guys, and I realize I don't have a strategy that's going to work because they know my strategies. And I'm just like, oh shit, I got to make shit up now. But the good news is this is a newer list for me to play, so it's not as predictable, more or less. Anyways, as you can see, we're playing in the diagonal. Now, this was a random scenario, so we had to roll the dice for it. So we got the diagonal, and we got hold the center. And that hold the center is going to play a big part later in the game. So, we're going to go ahead. I believe I let him drop, but let's go over his army real quick. He has a unit of 8 Lancers. I think 8 or 9 Lancers. Let me see. I actually got his list somewhere over here. I'm going to try to speed through this really quick. Come on. Dread Elves, Demon, Empire, Highborns, Andrew, Aaron. Alright, Aaron. He has 6 Lancers, excuse me. He has 6 Highborn Lancers, then he has another unit of 5 Highborn Lancers, no banners or anything, just one has a champion. He has a couple units of Lane Reavers. Now, he has over here come on, skip to the next picture. There we go. He has a block of White Lions, and the White Lions the Lion Guard has 20 of them. They have the gleaming icon, which kind of makes sense because they're outside of the general's bubble usually. Lane Reavers. This guy right here is the general. He is a... pull this picture up. He's the Lord of the Seas. He's a royal huntsman on a lion chariot. He has a talisman of supreme shielding, which gives him a 4 board. That he has the royal huntsman upgrade. The other guy, where is he? Come on, next picture. That guy right there, the BSB. The BSB is a Lord of the Seas. He's the master of the Canrig Tower. He has Spear of the Blazing Dawn. He has a Dragon Mantle, and he has the Master of Carnegie Tower. He has 2 bolt throwers, repeated bolt throwers, and then he has a block of sword bastards. I hate me some sword bastards. I love killing these guys. Actually, they're my favorite to kill, but I hate them. He also has a level 4 of Druidism. He has a... Wait. Am I looking at the right page? Yes. I think that's the Koenig guy. At BSB. Anyways, he's level 4 of Druidism. If not, he's like a level 3 of Druidism. No, he's 4. He's 4. And then he has Sword Masters with the icon of Relentless Company, which is going to play a part later. And he has 2. And I'm not going to lie. I looked at the table, and he pulls out these 2 dragons, and I'm thinking to myself in my head, like, oh shit, I don't really see many points on the table. I see Sword Masters, I see the White Lions, but he has these 2 dragons. All his points are in these dragons, and holy shit, I don't have any heavy artillery to kill these dragons. How the hell am I going to deal with 2 dragons? And he tells me, oh, they're phoenixes. And I'm like, oh, thank God. I thought there were 2 dragons. I was like, how the fuck did you get 2 dragons in one list? I was freaking out there anyways. But he uses the models. I don't know why I don't have a picture. I'm probably going to pull up a picture from later and put it in here. Anyways, that's my verbal cue to do that. For me, I got my magic. I got immolation. I got enveloping embers. I got flaming swords. I got pyroclastic flow, and I got a ruby ring. Won't do much against the freaking phoenixes, but anyways, that's it. Turn 1, I believe I dropped everything off first, and it was kind of one of those scenarios where I didn't even really want to drop everything first, but I just kind of got tired of going back and forth. So I go ahead and I drop like this. And the other thing too is I was playing this game of he's waiting to put his white lines down based on where I'm going to put my spider down. So if I put my spider on the right flank, his white lines are going on the right flank. If I put them on the left flank, they're going on the left flank. So I decided to put my spider right in the middle, right in between all my guys. And I'm like, you know what? Go ahead. Bring your white lines closer. So he put his white lines right across from her. So I was like, alright, cool. So I go ahead and I move up on turn 1. There's not much more to say. The one thing I don't do is I don't move the spider up, as you can see. I move the chariot on the right. I try to keep everybody inside Jugs' bubble, except for obviously the chariots are way outside of the bubble. Magic Fate's got 5 power dice. First thing I do, the first freaking spell I do, Enveloping Embers, and I just burn me some sword bastards. Screw those sword bastards, and I throw the attribute onto his bolt thrower back there. It does 2 wounds onto the bolt thrower, and here we go. How many sword bastards do I kill? Holy shit. 3, 6, 7, 8 sword bastards. 8. Well, I'm not done with those guys yet. You know why? Because I hate me some sword bastards. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot, and I use long shot with his freaking, or bazooka with his freaking skull splitter. Bah! Kill 2 more sword bastards. All these guys are here going to go shoot, and boom! Kill off like, holy fuck! Like 5 more. Holy crap. Look at that. He only has 5 guys left. Holy crap. I'm like, out of 20, he has 15 guys. Nope, he has more. He has 3, 6, 7, 7. So I kill 13 in 1 round of magic and shooting. And you just see his face drop like, oh shit. He realized right at that moment that he's in a bad situation. He has nothing to fight me now. I mean, his main block is going to be the White Lions or this general inside the Lancers. As you can see, his general joined the Lancers. But that's how it goes, and it's going to go ahead and start off his turn. Now, as you can see, I also put Boss Tooth right on the left side by that building, kind of watching if he comes forward, I'll be able to flank him with Boss Tooth. His Phoenix is behind the building, not really in threat range of my guys at the moment, but it's going to start off his turn. Woo! Highborn Elves, turn 1. Now, first off, before I continue on, Aaron Chom actually has a written battle reports on the 9th Age page, which I'm going to go ahead and share one of those later, probably on the description box, but I just wanted to put that out there. Anyways, Highborn Elves, turn 1, Highborn Elves, turn 1, he's going to go ahead, and he decides to go into a defensive mode. He doesn't really feel like he should be pushing, because he realizes, I am just going to go ahead and annihilate his guys after a round or 2. He goes ahead and he drops the frickin' fire bombs onto this guy right here, but I just shrug it off. The one thing I'm trying to do with Boss Tooth is stay away from his bolt thrower, so one's behind the building, the other one he does have a shot at me, but it's gonna be through his guys through mine. I'm not too worried about it, but anyways, Magic Phase got 8 power dice, goes ahead and he does Druidism, and he gives these guys plus toughness. So he gets Oaken thrown up, then he gets plus toughness, and he restores 1 of the wounds, okay? Which I kind of have to allow it. I have to stop his summer regrowth. I stop every summer regrowth, for the record, because I just cannot let him get these guys back up. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I don't know what this is. Regen. He does regen. Gets it onto, I think, the bolt thrower? I don't know what he got regen on. Anyways, let's go to Shooting Phase. Shooting Phase, the frickin' bolt thrower shoots at frickin' the Dragon Rammer all the way on the other side, does 1 wound, and that is it. It's going to go ahead and start off Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. I don't charge anybody in, and this pitch is going to make me laugh right here. I was like, man, Boss Tooth's in a bad spot, but I could squeeze him. There's 3 inches in between the building and the Phoenix. I'm going to squeeze him right here, and hopefully nobody notices. Oh, man, this picture makes me laugh. Oh, man, I make myself laugh. But as you can see, he cannot charge Boss Tooth. He can't clear the building and the frickin' Phoenix with his chariot bus there, and I'm basically still facing the flank. Nobody's really a threat to him. I move the chariot over to the left side, move the chariot onto the right side, and I continue holding the center. I have all these big blocks. He has nothing to deal with the big blocks, and this is going to be a glorious, glorious day. Now, guys, I'm coming into this game thinking I'm at 36 points or so. I got 1 small loss, 1 small win, and 1 big win. So basically, I need this game. I need this game to be huge, and I could just jump to the top tables. If I could play this game really huge, I'm in the middle tables, I could do great, right? So I'm starting off pretty strong. I got his Swordmasters worried. I have to get points, though. I really do. All right, so I go ahead and I play this game where I'm like, well, you know what? You're coming after my freaking spider. The spider's going all the way on this flank. Doesn't give a fuck. All right, and he's just like, shit. And I also did this because I want the spider to take care of the phoenix. I got all the goblins kind of just chilling, ready to shoot. Magic Face got 2 dice. Go ahead and I do a pyroclastic flow onto his war machine and bah! Kill the war machine. Good shit. Good shit. Out of 2 dice. That's awesome. I'm going to go and shoot these guys into his white lions. Now I'm going to start picking out his white lions, kill off 2 of them. This freaking Fluffy shoots at the freaking Lane Reavers, kills 2 of them. Causes them to panic. They run this way. That is awesome. Good job, Fluffy. These guys over here are going to go ahead and shoot at his Lane Reavers here. Kill off 1 of them. I was hoping to panic, but no, I only killed 1. And it's going to go ahead and start off turn 2. Turn 2, he's like, well, fuck this. He moves his Phoenix over my Cave Goblins right next to him. He plays the same game. Like, if you want to play with line of sight, I'm going to play with line of sight. So he's going to burn off some of my Goblins. Burns 4 of them. This guy over here burns my freaking Fluffy. Does 1 wound onto him. Magic Phase got 5 power dice. He goes ahead and he does freaking toughness again. I cannot stop the Stone Skins, but I'm letting the Stone Skins go because I don't want the Summer Regrowth to go. Over here, Shooting Phase is going to shoot at my Dragon Rammer. He does another wound onto the Dragon Rammer. This guy over here has a bow or some shit. Kills off 1 Goblin. And that's about it. This is going to be my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 3? Turn 3, Orcs and Goblins. I go ahead and I move like this to face all 3 Goblin units on that 1 bird. I am going to blast the shit out of that 1 bird. That is my goal. Alright, I figure 90-something shots, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. Anyways, as you can see, my Black Orcs are just sitting on that center. We're not going anywhere. He has to face me off. Basically, I go ahead and I move the spider up that way. I move the chariot up that way. And then on this side, I keep the chariot just chilling side by side with this Phoenix. That Phoenix, if he wants to charge my guy with the freaking axe, go ahead. Magic Phase got, 9 power dice. Go ahead and I do a pyroclastic flow on his Lane Reavers. Kill 1 Lane Reaver. Just 1. I think it was a ruby ring, to be honest. No, it was a pyroclastic flow. Kills 1. Causes him to panic. He runs off the table. That's points. Points. Over here, I go ahead and I do an immolation on a couple dice. I freaking double 6 it. That's a new dice, too. I double 6 it. And so I'm going to go ahead and I lose a couple guys. And I think that's basically it for magic. I don't think much else happens. Shooting Phase. Here comes the cow. Cow's going for the Phoenix. Goes right through the Phoenix. Pops out the other side. Only does 2 wounds. Okay, not bad. It's a good start. It's a good start. Let's start shooting. I shoot every fucking goblin. Every fucking goblin right at that Phoenix, and I only rack up 2 more wounds. Oh my god, he got lucky ward saves. He got lucky armor saves. Holy shit. He has 1 wound left, and he's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's gonna start off his turn. Highborn Elves turn 3. Highborn Elves turn 3. He's like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna charge my cavalry into the flank of those goblins that just exposed their flank. Because I was like, here's some fanatics, motherfucker. Eat these fanatics right there. Throw them out right in the middle. He needs like a 9 to get in. He fails the charge. Always does that. Everybody does that. He moves his Phoenix out of dodge. Get the fuck out of dodge. This Phoenix over here tries to hide in the trees. And this one hides behind the hill. And as he hides behind the hill, he burns off 4 of my freaking goblins. That one over there, as he moves, he burned off 2 more wounds onto Fluffster here. And Magic Phase got 3 power dice. Goes ahead and he gives these guys Stone Skin again. Alright. As you can see, he's rebuilding his army. This sucks. Shooting, he's going to shoot one of the guys into the Fanatic. Kills one of the Fanatic. Not the Cownado, though. Not the Cownado. Alright. And it's going to go ahead and start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 4. Orcs and Goblins turn 4. Here it goes. Dragon Rammer right into those freaking Highborn Lancers. Now, truthfully, I don't expect the Impact to do shit, but I do expect maybe the Orcs to do a wound or 2 with the Strength 7 Lances. But the real thing is once I hit them, I'm going to, if I win combat, which he's not a rank, so he won't be steadfast, I'm going to overrun into the flank of his White Lions, do massive wounds to the White Lions, and hold them there for a turn to cause myself a turn to move up into the White Lions. He sees that, and he's like, flee. And I'm like, fuck, fuck! He flees off the table on purpose. He panic, and it's an extremely long charge for the Dragon Rammer to get to those white lions, and I fail it. Alright. As you can see, this is kind of how the table looks. Where did I do with my goblins? I don't know what I did with my goblins. Oh, Boss Tooth charged in. Boss Tooth charged into the flank of those fucking lancers over there. He stood because that's his general's bunker, and that's gonna happen. Anyways, Magic Phase got 11 power dice. Holy shit! I go ahead and do a Ruby Ring. It fails. I go ahead and I do a Pyroclastic Flow on the other War Machine on the hill, and I kill it. Then I go ahead and I do an Enveloping Embers on his white lions and burn like 5 or 6 white lions. Holy shit. I love that spell. It is my favorite spell in Pyromancy. Alright, shooting phase. This guy right here, he snuck by just the crack to see that Phoenix and boom, boom! Shot the fucking Phoenix out of the water. Holy shit. I was looking for those dice. I roll the Skull Splitter. I see a 6 and I'm just like, yes. Fucking poison. You're dead. Your family's dead. Your dog is dead. Everybody you know is dead. Alright, over here, close combat, or not close combat, shooting. I continue shooting with Fluffster here. Fluffster just shoots 2 more of these bastards. Causes that guy to panic again. Fluffy, you bastard. Alright, over here, close combat. Oh my god, I pop my potion of speed. He's like, challenge with the champ. I'm like, god damn it. Alright, so I punk the champ. I punk him. He's just dead. He's dead. I have to. This is the question about it. I mean, like, not a question, but this is the issue with the axe. Is the axe is so powerful. I can pop my potion. I'll be initiative 7, which is just great. Holy shit! It'll be faster than his general on the freaking lion chariot. He knows for a fact I'll rip a hole right through that lion chariot. Okay. The deal breaker here is if I pop my potion, he gives me a champ. If I don't pop my potion, he'll give me his general. So it's like one of those scenarios where I just have to pop my potion. Anyways, so I pop my potion, kill off the champ. I had a charge, flank, and 4 wounds. He freaking loses combat, but he's steadfast. He sticks. He turns around, facing Boss Tooth. That is not that great. All right, over here, close combat, or his turn. Highborn Elves turn 4, I think, maybe 5. He charges his white lions into my Dragon Rammer. I flee. I probably flee through my spider. Okay. He charges here, his Phoenix, into the rear of my common goblins. He was hoping I failed the terror check. My common goblins rolled an unruly roll. I stick, and that's going to be a grind. Holy shit. Alright, he has magic. He gets 6 power dice, and he fucking regrows the one guy who died, the champ. I did not even realize this happened. I did not even realize it happened. Alright, over here, gets in. And we're going to start off with close combat. Close combat, he goes ahead and attacks. He only kills off 2 goblins. Thunderstomps a couple more. He ends up killing quite a few, actually. I don't mean to downplay it. He actually kills, let's see, looks like 7 goblins. I think I did 1 wound. I did 1 single wound to him. And then I go ahead and I pass my steadfast. I turn around. I make myself into ranks, so I'm sideways. We didn't fix the tray because it was just saving time. But I go ahead and I put my Shady Gits in the front with my BSB protecting them, and then my Shaman in the second rank. Alright. Over here, close combat. Challenge again with his general. He goes ahead and he swings. He gets 2 wounds through. Holy crap. As you can see, that Fanatic started coming closer to us. As I go ahead and I do 1 wound back. Now he has 2 wounds, a banner, and I'm like, okay, and I did 1 wound. I'm only down by 2, and he's like, and I have a rank. And I'm like, son of a bitch, that regrowth gave him a rank. I roll the dice like a boss. I get like a 4, and I'm like, I stick. And he's like, oh shit, because it's gonna go ahead and start off Orcs and Goblins turn 5. Orcs and Goblins turn 5. Flank charge with the Black Orcs. I'm calling out the Wog. I am not messing this up. I don't care if I'm taking a Fanatic or not. I'm going into that flank. Holy shit. So I'm going in, and boom! The Fanatic takes out 5 of my Black Orcs. Fucking Fanatics. Oh my god. The other Fanatic goes through my guys anyways and kills off 3 more. Holy shit. And then this guy ran off the table, and this is kind of how the table looks. Now, doing so right now, the Goblins have to win the combat against that Phoenix. If they do not, they're only going to be a leadership 6 with a reroll. and that they're not going to stick with the leadership 6. That's going to be rough. So I have to win that combat right now. Didn't beat the clock. Sorry, I had to change locations again because the trainers walked in. Anyways, so like I was saying, the Goblins are kind of in an SOL situation if I don't win that combat. The good news is I have 3 ranks. I have 3 banners. So all I got to do is make sure he doesn't do fucking 6 wounds. And I'll be able to hold. In the meantime, the spider's coming around to help out. The cave goblins up on the hill have really nothing to do. They're just going to kind of turn and face and try to shoot some white lions. And then the other cave goblins just started moving up towards the center, more or less. Anyways, Magic Phase got 6 power dice. And we're going to go to Enveloping Embers again, even though these guys, I don't think he got Stone Skin off. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. End up only killing off 2 guys. And that's about it. Over here, close combat. Goddamn Boss Tooth. He has died at pretty much every single game. I think he lived the first one, but did nothing the first one. And he's died every single game after that. This motherfucker, 500 points every time. Just boom, dead, boom, dead. The good news is he did set up a nice layup here where I got a nice flank charge on everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe out this unit. I freaking kill every single Lancer. Every single Lancer with great weapons. And my General and everything. Or my General can't attack, but everybody else attacks. Destroys the unit. His General runs. I have to chase. I have to, because if I don't, that General's worth like 800 points or some shit. So I'm like, fuck. If I chase, I'm going to give up a flank to the Swordmasters. I will still be steadfast, but that I don't have a reroll. Steve Stubborn, I'm sorry. But I just don't have a reroll, and it's kind of like, do I chase? Do I not chase? Do I chase? Do I not chase? And I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to chase. I'm going to catch that bastard. So I ram into the wall, into the building to catch his General. Let's see how it goes. Anyways, over here, close combat. My fucking Shady gets do like 2 wounds. That's incredible. He goes ahead and he swings. He kills one goblin. He whiffs. Even the Thunderstomp, he does like a 1 on the Thunderstomp and whiffed it. Holy crap. I win combat. I got freaking 3 ranks, 3 banners, 2 wounds. I'm at 8 combat res. He did 1 wound back. I freaking win. He runs, and my goblins just chase him. And you know what? Not only that, since I called out the Wog on the beginning of this turn, these guys have Swift Stride. So I'm going to go ahead and chase him down, and I kill the fucking bird. He's like, how did you get Swift Stride? I go, that's the Wog, man. It's just that good. Now, it's going to be turn 5, Highborn Elves. At this moment right here, this is where it gets really tricky. And I probably was a bad sports at this. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I was probably a bad sports. But he looks at the objective, and he's like, where's the center? And I go, the center, we measured it out. It's that Fanatic. Exactly 5 inches is that, exactly dead center of the table is that one spinning Fanatic there. He looks at it, and he goes, there's just no way possible I could get that objective. And I go, I don't think so. I got freaking every unit right by it. I'm pretty sure the cave goblins are right like 6 inches away from it or whatever, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, I got this. And he's just like, okay, I'm going to just try to conserve points. So he moves his Swordmasters back into the forest where I just can't, like, out of range of getting shots. Alright, Magic Phase. He got 6 power dice. He goes ahead and he doesn't really do shit. I think he tried to do regrowth. I stopped it, and that was basically it, and he did. Anyways, so it's going to go ahead and start off turn 6, and this is the downfall of ChiHammer right here. This is the downfall. Okay, guys? I turn my Black Orcs 3 wide, so my Shaman, because my Shaman's in that unit, I did that so he wouldn't do, I forgot what to him. I forgot why the Shaman's over there. They gave him magic resistance. That's basically it. I don't remember. I think maybe I went in there so I could be safe from the Phoenix. I don't remember what it was. But I moved my Shaman over there. So I turned my Black Orc sideways to face his Sword Bastards. He kept on saying, like, as long as I could regrow him back to over 25%, I'll get those. You won't get those points. So I'm thinking to myself, like, I gotta kill some Sword Bastards. I gotta frickin' turn my frickin' Shaman around, kill him, whatever. As you can see, the rest of my table's just sitting pretty on my side. I have lost, I think, just the Dragon Rammer. I think that's it. Just the Dragon Rammer. And Boss Tooth. Alright. So I'm like, all right, fine. My Fanatic that was in the center goes 5 inches towards my Goblins. Now, here's the tricky part. Is even though he went 5 inches towards my Goblins, you gotta understand the Fanatic is about an inch wide model. Alright? That means that even though he went towards me 5 inches and he's like skimming my Cave Goblins, which I could take a hit. I could just walk on that Goblin and take a hit. I am technically like 6.5 inches away from the center. And I didn't even realize. I thought I was in the center. Right? I moved the other Goblins up a little bit to shoot, not even really thinking about it too much. And then Magic Phase, I got 6 power dice. Go ahead and I do a Ruby Ring, doesn't do shit. Or maybe it does do shit. Maybe I killed like 1 or 2 guys. Two guys. Go ahead and that's basically it. That's all that really happens. I killed off 2 guys. I think he has toughness up. I don't remember. He looks at it. This is turn 6, bottom of turn 6 for him. Yeah, this is bottom of turn 6 for him. And he looks at it and he goes, do you have anybody in the center? And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure those 2 Goblin units are in the center, 6 inches. I'm like, that one went 5. The Fanatic went 5 and it was direct center. And he goes, we measured it. And no. Both my Goblin units are 6.5 and 7 inches away. My fucking head dropped like, are you fucking kidding me? He's like, well, I got that triple march banner. I'm going to go ahead and triple march right up and take the objective. Oh, God. Damn it. Oh, I hate Hold the Center. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, my God. No, I was kind of just like in shock. I was kind of like, I can't believe that just fucking happened. I really can't. I mean, this was a 20-0 game. This was a game that I just slaughtered his side. Not only that, he gets magic off and he regrows those guys, and he gets up above 25% again. And it was just one of those situations where I was just like, I beat myself. It went from like it went from an 18-2 technically to a 12-8. That's a 6-point swing because I didn't even just walk up. I think I could have even walked up further with my Goblins on the right side, but I didn't because I was like, oh, that's close enough. He's in range. I can shoot him, blah, blah, blah. I didn't think about it. I just beat myself. Oh my God, was I so pissed. I was so pissed. I was like, wow, this move right here cost me second place. It cost me second place of the whole tournament. Because I did not... Well, I didn't care if I took a Fanatic. What am I going to do? Kill 12 Cave Goblins? I got fucking 30 of them. 29 of them. Like, I'll pass a panic check. My General's right there. My BSB's right there. Like, I could have just walked right up with both units and just took the objective. Uncontested. And he couldn't do shit about it. Oh, my God. But I got greedy. I got real greedy. I tried to kill those fucking last Swordmasters so he didn't get that extra 25% or 50 points or whatever. And oh, my God. Oh, my God. Nothing against Aaron. Aaron was a great guy, a great opponent. I probably came off like an asshole when this happened because I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And I apologize. I hope Aaron's watching. I apologize. But man, did that just like crush me. I was like, I had it so close in my grasp to submarine out. I was like, damn it. Anyways. So Aaron was a cool guy. He was really excited that he played me. And not only that, he was talking to me right before the game, and he was talking about how he was excited because last year he got to play Once Bitten. So he's like, I got to play 2 of the YouTubers. I'm really excited. Hopefully I could get a game against Lord Tremendous. Well, guess what? Game 5, he's against Lord Tremendous. That was just fate of the gods. Fate of the gods. He got all the YouTubers. Anyways. MVP. Whew. Let's see. I want to give the MVP to the Common Goblins. I mean, I think that Boss Tooth did a really good job actually holding up his unit for that flank charge, which was just awesome. But Boss Tooth died, as always. Boss Tooth dies. Okay? The Cave Goblins, unfortunately, the Fanatics didn't get to pull their weight like they have in the other games, so it did what it did. I'm glad that all the goblins were able to hold their nucleus. None of them fell from the terror checks or fear or anything like that. But the common goblins, especially Bazooka and the Horde, freaking killed the freaking Phoenix, killed the other Phoenix, and were picking apart those sword bastards and white lions. And they caused a panic check on the other guys. Those fucking Bazooka and the Horde, MVP. That simple. Black Orcs were solid. They earned a lot of points this game. And yeah, that's about it. Anyways, guys, that was game 4. You'll see the points rack rolling up soon right now, if not already. And guys, I enjoyed it. This was actually a fun game. I felt a little bad for Aaron because I felt like once I neutered him on turn 1 with his Sword Masters, that he didn't have. He was just basically playing like a oh shit mode. I feel like it was just a bad matchup for him. I just had way too much shooting and way too much of a horde for him to deal with. But I mean, that's kind of like the luck of the draw. You know what I mean? You don't know. Like game 2, I played that vampire guy. I just had no answer to it. So that's I guess that's the balance of the 9th age. Anyways, if you guys didn't feel my air quotes when I did that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of the basement now because I'm in the basement trying to like make sure I don't annoy the trainers while they're training their clients, or vice versa. They don't annoy you while I'm making a battle report. But besides that, guys, I'm going to Salamanca, Spain. If you guys can donate any money towards me, I'm going to put a GoFundMe down below in the description box. Help out. $1, $2, $5. I just did my taxes. I need help. It's expensive for me to get out there. Besides that, guys, Salamanca, Spain, MVP. Hit like, hit subscribe. Leave any comments or feedback about it down below, and I'm going to be glad to make more videos for you guys as soon as I can make them. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and peace. And like I said, I'm going to put in the description box down below Mr. Aaron's blog. Alright, guys. Later.